So tell us what are some of the things you do to match people? What are some of the steps?
So one of the first things we do is a questionnaire, a basic consultation questionnaire, just asking you exactly who you are, what are you looking for, how can we be of service. After that, and you decide, you pick one of our packages, we more so mix life coaching with dating coaching. So we want to figure out, what's going on with you? What are some issues with you that we can help you pan out so it can better your dating life? We don't just want to jump into the dating conversation, oh, let's match you with somebody. It's more so like, what's going on with you? How can we help you get your life in order so that when that perfect person comes, you're good, you're ready to go, your mind is right, your life is right, you're ready to date.
Oh, I see. So you help deal with their issues too.
So yeah, I'm a certified life coach as well.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So you can get right, so when they do meet someone, they don't screw it up.
Yeah.
I noticed that women today are sluts and men are slut makers. Let's say I walked in your office and I would say, hey, Jay Lamar, I'm looking for a slut. Would you find me a slut?
I don't even know what a slut is.
Do you know what a slut maker is?
No, what's a slut maker?
You never heard those terms?
I've never heard those terms.
A slut is a woman that has sex with a man before marriage.
And
And a slut maker is a man that has sex with a woman before marriage.
Why are they sluts? Why are they just not people who just have sex?
Because they're not married.
And that makes them a slut?
Yeah.
Were you a slut or are you a
I
slut?
was a slut maker like 90 going north.
Oh, are you a slut now?
No. I clean my house up.
Okay.
Are you a slut
No.
maker?
No.
Were you ever a slut maker?
I don't even know what that is. I would never classify myself with using those terms.
Why not?
Because I'm not with those people.
You were never a slut maker?
I don't even know what that is.
So you never had sex out of wedlock?
I don't even know.
You don't know if you had? But how you going to help somebody if you don't know you had?
I would never use that term to describe anybody.
So you don't judge, right?
I don't. That's
So
none
if
of my
I came
business.
in your office and said, hey, Jay Lamar, I'm looking for a slut, you wouldn't judge me, right?
I wouldn't even know what a slut is. That word doesn't exist in my vocabulary.
But would you find me one?
I don't even know what that is. I can't find
But
it.
if I told you what it is, would you find me a slut?
No.
Why not? You're judging me.
No, I don't know what that is. So I wouldn't be able to find you that.
I want a woman that would have sex with more than one.
Oh, well, you can go find that yourself, right?
You wouldn't find me a slut?
No.
Why
I'm
not?
finding people to fall in love with.
What?
I'm finding people for you to fall in love with.
So are you like selective in the kind of people that you help?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have to be.
And why is that?
Because there are certain things, like when we do the consultations, if we see like there are certain issues that really are far beyond like life coaching issues or dating coaching issues, we can refer you to like a therapist or somebody else to talk to, because sometimes for some people it really is a mental thing they have to get past. And I'm not a mental health therapist, but I know like really great mental health therapists that can get you on the right direction.
So a life coach tell people how to live daily life?
Just give more so encouragement, motivation, instruction.
And give me an example of what you mean.
So, for example, if you came to me and you said, you know what, I really, really, really want to figure out how to have better communication with people, I can talk to you about how to have better communication with people, how to be more patient, and how to use better words, like not to use like slut and slut maker, and just use words like people that like to have sex with other people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But if I did that, I wouldn't be myself. I would be what you taught me to be.
No, I'm more so guiding you on a better way to correspond and talk to people, not changing who you are.
Do you have a life coach as well?
I have a therapist.
You do? And does that therapist teach you how to live life?
They give me great insight on emotion and feelings, and they don't dictate what I should do, but they give great insight on how to handle situations better.
And are you an emotional person?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm an emotional person.
Oh, okay. What do you think of online dating? Do you support that?
Absolutely.
But it's like, I deal with some guys and they go online dating, right? It's like ordering a woman online.
It ain't like no order, ain't no shipping and handling included.
But you do. It's like you go online and you go down this list like you ordered a meal, right? And you order, I like this meal. Isn't online dating like ordering a woman online?
Online dating allows you to filter through the dating process without sometimes the headache of investing in meeting people and then figuring out you guys don't have anything in common. With online dating, you have the option to really like narrow your search down. So I don't know if are you on any dating apps?
No,
So they have dating apps.
I would never do that.
So they have dating apps for people that want to do that, like Tinder. And you can open up your Tinder and say, you know what, I only want to date maybe people that love the movie Love and Basketball. I only want to date people that are, you know, between the heights of like 5'9" and 5'11". You can narrow your searches down. Or something more specific, you know, I only want to date somebody that's an entrepreneur or creative. So it allows you to find common interests in people without having to kind of dig through the dating pool in like a physical aspect.
Man, things have changed. Let me ask, would you hook up drag queens too?
If they're looking for love, absolutely.
Have you ever done that?
No, I haven't. Mm-mm.
And why not?
I haven't had one yet, but if I would be very open to it.
So if a drag queen walked in and said, hey, Jay Lamar, I'm looking for another drag queen, you would find a drag queen?
Yeah. If RuPaul walked in and asked me to match him up, I would.
With another drag queen?
With whoever RuPaul wanted to be with.
Really?
Yes.
Is there anything you wouldn't do other than find me a slut? Is there anything you wouldn't do?
Yeah, there are things that I wouldn't do, you know? Like I'm not going to find you a slut. I'm not a madame. I'm not a pimp or anything like that. So I wouldn't do those things.
So if someone walked into your office, so you do discriminate then, right? Because there's some things you would not find for other people.
I don't think it's discrimination. I think it's just making your choice not to deal with something like that.
But that's discrimination.
I don't think it's
because if
discrimination.
you don't discriminate, you wouldn't make that decision at all. You just give the person what they want.
No, our business is about finding love. So
but to them, that might be love.
I don't think that's defined as love.
To them, it might though.
Oh, then we maybe need to sit down and have a coaching session. Like maybe I wish I would have met you when you were in your 20s and 30s when you were slut making.
Yeah.
I would have had a conversation with you about, okay, well, let's cut down on the slut making and figure out what's wrong.
What I want to ask you today is, what is the purpose of getting married, dating and getting married?
In 2021, the purpose of getting married and dating is just to build legacy and build, you know, a family and happiness for yourself. For some people, family and happiness doesn't include marriage and children, but for other people it does. So it's all about, you know, a personal preference. Some people just want a life partner. They're at that age where they don't want to get married. Maybe they've been married once or twice before, and they just want a life partner to spend time with. Other people, you know, such as myself, want to invest in one person for the rest of my life.
Oh,
so marriage is a huge investment. A commitment with somebody for the rest of my life is a huge investment.
In the good old days when boys were boys and men were men, the purpose of marriage.
Boys are still boys and men are still men.
A man got married, and they was to start a family. And so now you're saying in today's dates, it is to fulfill a loneliness or something that's missing?
I don't think it's to fulfill a loneliness. I think it's just to achieve something that you want to achieve. I want to achieve being a great father. That's what I want to achieve.
You want a family?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that would be your reason for getting married. Other than that, it is to fulfill something that's missing, right?
I think that at a certain age, you analyze life and you figure out what will make me feel whole, what will make me feel great. And for some people, it is family. For some people, it is marriage. That light bulb clicks on for your people that you consider slut makers. At some age, a light bulb came on in your head and said, that isn't fulfilling me any longer. What's going to fulfill me? Maybe it's not having sex with somebody, or maybe it's finding one person to commit to and have sex with for the rest of my life.
If someone told you, well, I want you to find me someone because I don't want a family. I just need someone with me to fulfill a void, a loneliness, or I don't want to be alone. Would you recommend that person not to get with anyone then?
Well, I feel like you do have to put some sort of title on it. Do you just want a life partner? Then yes, you can find a life. I can help you find a life partner.
What I don't understand, two guys cannot have children, right? Or two women can't have children together. Why would they bother getting married?
Because it's what they want to do, and that's their business. And they can have children together. It's been proven.
A man can have a baby?
No, you can't have a baby, but they can have children.
How?
They can adopt. Surrogacy. There's several options. Do you not watch TV?
But that wouldn't be them doing it. They would be going outside of their homosexuality to have a baby, right? To get a baby. If God had wanted them to get married and have children, would He have made it so that they could do it together without having to go outside of their homosexuality?
You know what? I'm not comfortable having these type of religious conversations at all.
Why not? You're a Christian.
And I love the Lord, but I won't be demeaned in any type of way when it comes to my spirituality or the spirituality of anybody within the LGBTQ community. You don't have a right to judge them. I don't have a right to judge them. It makes me no difference at all who they choose to love. They're great people. I'm a great person. You may be a great person underneath it all. So people are allowed to love and honor and take care of what they want. If they want to marry somebody and have children by somebody or with somebody, they can do that. And God will still love them. If you can't see it, that's completely fine and perfect on your behalf. But you are not the creator. You are not the end all to be all. There is not a heaven or hell that you can put anybody in.
But so you feel offended with the question?
It's just a conversation and a demeanor as though it's something negative or something bad, and it's not.
Does it feel like it's something negative by me asking these things?
The way you're saying it is like making it like a negative thing, and it's not a negative thing. If you believe that, that's fine, but you don't have to address it in such a negative way.
So my belief that two guys cannot have a child, is it a false belief?
But you're saying for them to go outside of their sexuality,
right.
They're still inside their sexuality. They're just going to have, they're having a child.
I know, but they have to step outside of that. God didn't make that possible.
So
why would God have made that possible?
So let me ask you
He meant
something.
for them to get married and all that as a man and as a Christian. Why would God have not made that possible for two women or two men not to have to step outside of their homosexuality or lesbian to have babies? Why would He make it possible for them to stay in that and have a child or children?
People can have children, gay, straight, whoever.
But they can't have it. They
can't
have to
have
step
children.
outside to get it.
They can have children.
But my question is, why wouldn't God have made that possible? Are you leaving?
I am leaving.
Don't go.
This is an inappropriate conversation.
Don't run.
And I'm not going to have it. I'm not running.
What the?
This is an inappropriate conversation.
My guest is leaving. I thought we were having fun.
It's not fun. It's inappropriate.
But you're the matchmaker, man, the executive matchmaker.
But I see why you're alone. God bless you.
All right, thank you. Amazing. Well, that is over. Thank you all for tuning in, by the way. I just like real talk, you know. If we're going to do this stuff, we need to be honest about it. Don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, share. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com. Another guest walked away from me. What the? And we didn't even do the hot seat. At least wait for the hot seat. All right, thank you, folks. That's over. That's a wrap.